It's doing about as much good as... Shit. That did a lot of damage. Well, I could use Bubble as sort of a last ditch because it gets superpowers. And I think my only option is to continue to fight. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and actually, how much does Spike do? Not that much. I hit the left button. So go ahead and use that, I guess. That's a distance attack. And go ahead and bite. Okay, so I'm thinking activate that, and then hopefully I can really micromanage this. You're cringing, now you're paralyzed, and now switch that and switch that, and now I need to switch what my main move is. Well, that's bad. Hopefully I can do this. I don't know if I can though. Attack me, not Pikachu. Well, okay. Okay, so plan. I could use a plan. I wish I had a plan. Never have a plan. I guess go ahead and do that. Hopefully Pikachu paralyzes him. Go ahead and do that. And now he's just going to use that again. So that's one thing I should be watching out for, I guess. If I keep using Dig, he'll only be able to hit me half the time. This is actually going really well so far. So now you're paralyzed again. Now you're getting thunderbolted again. So at least we're doing a decent amount of damage. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that so that I don't have to go through all that again. Your scary face failed because I was underground. Piece of shit. So hopefully we can keep this up. You're out of PP on that. Switch and switch. I'm not even going to try, because every time I try and get a fucking Orange Berry for Pikachu, it fucks up somehow. Am I just going to stay underground for like 3 moves? Okay, you have one more of those. So I think I'm going to actually start using this, staying above ground more. And now that is... switch that. Use that. Now you're cringing. And now I'll set that, I guess. And I'm getting hungry. Are you kidding me? Okay, well there's that. I guess go ahead and set that. And you have one more of those, so use that. And you're cringing. And you're no longer cringing, so Switch off that. And then I'm assuming that that is a little bit stronger than Slam would be. I'm not entirely sure. I keep waiting for Pikachu to make a move, but Pikachu is kind of over there in his own world. He's trying his best, I guess. Let me go ahead and eat an Oranberry. I kind of wish that I could control both of us, because that would definitely be of my interest, definitely be in my best interest, that I would be able to control both of us. Because then I would be able to better micromanage all of this. So I'll go ahead and use that, I guess. Because you're cringing, and now you're no longer cringing, and you're using Crunch. I do that. And I forgot to switch. Switch on that. And then I guess set that. And you keep... Whoa! Okay, so... Clearly something is not working because... Okay, so... If I use that, then I dig underground, and that happens. That changes things. This we're heading back into the Zapdos territory where I no longer care and I just want to win. And actually I don't want to do that. I just want to get as much damage out as I can while he's paralyzed. And now you're doing that bullshit, so I guess use that. Can we get something done here, Pikachu? Do you think we can get something done here? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Attack me. Okay, don't attack me. I'm underground. Actually, attack me while I'm underground. Yeah, be a fucking idiot. That works. Yes! I win. You only get 1,000 experience from that. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. That you only get 1,000 experience from that? Unless it was 10,000. I might have misread it. But I'm pretty sure it only said 1,000. In which case, that's absolute bullshit. These are shockwaves? Do shockwaves shoot off of a meteor like this? I don't actually know a lot of physics, so I can't actually say whether that would happen or not. I guess it's possible. Compression of air in front of the meteor, although I would think that the air would be rushing around the meteor, not being compressed in front of it, unless it's like a giant cup shape. Like a giant cup shape, so that all the air is actually getting trapped, because I would think how it is right now, all the air would just be rushing around it, which is what's creating all the friction that turns it into a giant fireball. So, who cares? If we don't do this, everyone's going to die. Okay, I like that answer. That Hyper Beam looks really pathetic, to be honest. Like, you would think something a lot larger for Hyper Beam I guess it would make more sense that Hyper Beam would be a concentrated attack instead of like a wild, explosive attack. Because, like, the best explosions are the ones where they concentrate the force in, like, one pinpoint spot, as opposed to, like, just letting the explosion go wild. Not best explosion like the coolest one, but, like, the most useful explosion. Like, if you have a small explosion, I am saying like quite a lot, and I apologize for that, because it makes me sound stupid. If you have a small concentrated explosion in one small direction, you can do a lot more with that than if you have a really big explosion. Because if all the energy of the explosion is concentrated in one direction, not the band, never the band. Hey Gengar, who could have guessed that you were a bad guy? Or weren't you? Or something like that. Oh, so you're still a bad guy. You're still a bad guy. Okay. What is the Dark World? We're already kind of abandoned in a world we don't know. You went the wrong way? Are you kidding me? You're lost. You're lost and you've had enough of this shit. Are you kidding? Why is that scene even in this game? It's like Gengar's a bad guy, but he's not good with maps, so he doesn't actually know where anything is. That makes no sense being in this game. What was the point of that scene? I'm gonna take you to the Dark World. Shit, which way was it? Ah, fuck it. Who cares? I'll just leave. Yay, we're back. He didn't save us. He didn't save me. He was more being an asshole and got lost after moving 2 feet. Like, based solely on the positioning of the ground, which I'm assuming was the ground and not an overhead of the clouds or something, it looked like he didn't take me that far. It looked like he took me 10 feet, maybe max, maybe 3 or 4 squares, grid-wise, based on dungeon length, just 3 or 4 tiles, which isn't that far, at least in my opinion. But he took me 4 squares. 4 square. That's a program. I don't know what 4 square does. I'm not up and up on that shit. If I'm remembering correctly, I believe it's an app of some sort. I don't know. Who cares? It's not something I use, therefore it's probably a shit program that you don't need to know about or need to care about. We One Piece. One Piece how? One Piece like the Nobel Peace Prize, One Piece the TV show, One Piece... Who's the real winner here? Is it us or is it society? Other than the fact that we're the greatest, I don't actually know. Okay, Pinocchio, you go ahead and have fun with that.